Hello students, today we are going to start the surface chemistry. So let us try to understand what is meaning of the surface chemistry. The student, when you are trying to understand surface chemistry is branch of chemistry which deals with the surface phenomena. Whatever the process is happening on the surface, student, that process is known as, that all the process all together is known as, surface phenomena comes under surface chemistry. In this surface chemistry, that is the most important point is there, student, adsorption. What is meaning of adsorption, student? If we talk about the adsorption, if the accumulation of the substance on the surface is happening, so that is what is known as, student, this is known as adsorption. Okay, this is the adsorption. And whatever the substance is getting adsorbed, student, that is known as adsorbate. And on the substance which this is happening, that is known as what, student? Adsorbent. So that you keep in mind, the accumulation of particle, gases, liquids or solid on the surface is known as adsorption. Okay, and next one is what, there adsorbate, the particles which are getting adsorbed on the surface. What is adsorbent? It is the surface on which adsorption takes place. Okay, example of adsorption. What are the example of adsorption? Painting of the wooden, metallic, articles, etc. are the example of the adsorption. Okay, next one is writing on the board with the chalk. Writing on the board with the chalk is also the example of, as student, this is also an example of adsorption. Okay, so that is next one is what is the coloring substance. Like if any coloring substance are there, if you are adding the charcoal, student, that will become the colorless. If you are having the high pressure, student, high pressure, if you are adding the charcoal, high pressure gases are adding the charcoal, that will become, the pressure will reduce, student. Why? Because whatever the charcoal you are adding now, this charcoal, on the charcoal surface adsorption takes place. So for the all the gases will be on the surface of adsorbent. So what will be, that is the pressure of the gas will be the reduced. Next example, raw sugar is there, student. Raw sugar is black color almost. That is if you are adding the animal charcoal, student, animal charcoal. Okay, so it will become the colorless. Humidity, student, in the, if your room is a very hummus, so if you are adding the charcoal, student, that will become the dry. Okay, next one is the term is there, absorption. It is the accumulation of particles, of solid, liquid, gas throughout the system is known as absorption. Okay, you can see that is, it is the bulk phenomena. Important terms, student. Removal of adsorbate from the surface of adsorbent is known as desorption. So if you are removing anything, that is what is known as, if you are removing the adsorbate, that is known as the desorption. Sorption, if the process of adsorption and absorption together taking place, that is what is known as sorption. Next one is mechanism of adsorption, student. There are two mechanism are there. For the residual forces are zero for the particle on the zero, particle inside, and a surface particle if we talk about, so they are having the attractive forces are only downside. So residual forces are not balanced. Okay, residual forces are not balanced. So in case of adsorption, the particle of the surface have only one side attraction. As a result of the attraction, the attractive forces are not balanced. So the balanced these surface particle attract, adsorbate, and adsorption takes place. So this is the particle is there on surface, it is getting inside. Okay, attracted. So what will be that? That is the disbalance, student. Disbalance residual force. To balance it, attract the adsorbate and adsorption takes place. Right, student? Next point. Mechanism number 2 is there, student. What is based on thermodynamics. So during the adsorption, there is the decrease in residual forces on the surface of adsorption, decrease in the surface energy release, which applied as a heat. That is why the process become the exothermic. Okay, so delta H is equal to negative. So disorder mass of entropy, so what that is, delta S is negative. For thermodynamic, delta G is equal to H minus T delta S. So if all the terms are getting negative, so negative positive, so T Y, this is too low. So this is what is delta G is coming what negative, student. So that is spontaneous process. Delta G is negative, it takes place itself. Okay, next one is the comparison between the chemi-Jobson and Fiji-Jobson, right, student? So how can you compare the Fiji-Jobson and chemi-Jobson, students? So if you want to compare the Fiji, that is specificity. It is not specific in nature as it is the form by vapors. Van der Waals force of and van der Waals force of attraction is universal force of attraction. It is highly specific in nature as it is formed by the formation of specific compound. O2 formed by oxides for oxide form, S2 formed by hydride formation, N2 formed by the nitride formation. Reverse, it is the physical process, so it is reversible. It is the chemical process, so it is compound formation takes place, so it is irreversible. Nature of the gas, easily liquefiable gas, adsorb readily in Fiji-Jobson, and highly reactive gas which adsorb is readily adsorb. So adsorption is a weak van der Waals, enthalpy of adsorption, low enthalpy of adsorption at the 20 to 40 kilojoule, and it is formed by the weak van der Waals forces, but it has high enthalpy of adsorption as a strong chemical bond formation takes place 62 to 240 kilojoule. Temperature, it favored the low temperature, decrease with the increasing temperature. It favored the high temperature, increase with increasing temperature. Activation energy, for a weak van der Waals forces, activation energy, no activation energy required, and it require high activation energy. For the, if you talk about the chemi-Jobson, student, it require high activation energy as new compound formation takes place. In, if you talk about this one, student, it required high activation energy as new compound formation takes place. Now you see the surface area, student. If you talk about the surface area, increases with increase in temperature. Okay, increases with increase in temperature, right, student? So that is Fiji-Jobson increases with increase in temperature, and increases, this is also increasing with the increase in the surface area. Layer formation, in case of the Fiji-Jobson, multi-layer layer formation takes place, and chemi-Jobson result in the unimolecular layer formation, right, student? Characteristics of Fiji-Jobson, when you talk about the characteristics of Fiji-Jobson, student, how can you be able to understand the characteristics of Fiji-Jobson? So lack of specificity, as the bond formation is the van der Waals force of attraction which is universal, so it does not show any preference to any particular as it is not specific. Okay, so van der Waals force is universal, so no specificity. And nature of adsorbent, as van der Waals forces are stronger near the critical temperature, so easily liquefiable gases are gets adsorbed easily. So higher the critical temperature, easily liquefy, more adsorption as van der Waals forces is high. So critical temperature 630, easily liquefiable, so more readily adsorb. CH4 critical temperature 190, 33, so less easily absorb. Reversibility, so Fiji-Jobson is reversible in nature as it is depend on the temperature, exothermic, and pressure, so the process is exothermic. So adsorbate and adsorbent, this is adsorption. Heat plus heat, exothermic, high rate of adsorption at low temperature. Surface area of adsorbance, so adsorption increases with increase in the surface area, so finally divided adsorbent has more the adsorption rate, right, student? Next one is enthalpy of adsorption. So since in this process the van der Waals force of attraction, which enthalpy of adsorption is very low, that is 20 to 40 kilojoule per mole. Absorption, so the graph between x by m and p at constant temperature. Okay, Friendly's adsorption isotherm, the graph between x by m pressure at constant temperature is known as friendly adsorption isotherm. He gave empirical relation between x by m and p at constant temperature. So x by m relation to p 1 by 1 by n. So x by m equal to k p 1 by 1. So where p is greater than 1. This is only empirical relation between the x by mp. There is no mathematical proof. It is the accurate at low pressure. It is the inaccurate at high pressure. So at a different temperature, you can say T1, T2, T3. So that is, if you talk about that is the adsorption is getting increase with the T3, T2 and T1. Okay, now student, at very high pressure if we talk about, so n is equal to infinite, so the 1 by infinite is equal to 0, so k by 0, so that is at high temperature x by m is equal to constant. Okay, this will the graph will come at taking logarithm x by m is equal to k p 1 by n, so log x by m is equal to log k plus 1 by n log p, so log x by m, so 1 by n is slope, and log no m log, so what will come is to log y is equal to mx plus c, so this is 1 by m is m and x is log p, and log this is log k is c. So that is if you are putting the slope student, so what is 1 by n is slope. Okay, at very low temperature, so low pressure, at very low pressure n equal to 1, so that is x by m is equal to k p 1 by 1, so that is 1, so x by 1 is equal to kp, so the x by m is coming proportional to p, so that is higher the pressure, higher will be the extent of absorption at low pressure. At moderate temperature n is equal to greater than 1, so 1 by n, so that is it will be the also that is between 0.09 to 0.99. So adsorption from the solution phase, so adsorption from the solution phase is also student, solid can also adsorb solute from the solution, which is known as adsorption from solution phase. So magnesium hydroxide is there. Okay, it will absorb the color if you are adding the, that is what is the color solution, if you are adding the charcoal, so they will be able to absorb the acetic acid, color of the litmus solution, so they are the adsorption in the solution phase also taking place. Friendly's adsorption also from the solution phase, so x by x equal to k p 1 by 1, so at the place of p you have to take the concentration, c is the concentration, so what is the x by m, and here is the p. Okay, next one is the x by m, if you are taking the logarithm it will come, and that is the same slope will 1 by n will come student. Application of adsorption, production of high vacuum. Okay, so when you are taking activated charcoal student, so if you are taking the activated adsorption process, moisture will get adsorbed on the charcoal, so that is it will high vacuum will gas mass. So in the in the industries student, coal mines, people, if you are people, there is poisonous gases coming out, so if you are not having mask, so that is you will inhale the poisonous gas and you may die, but that is when you are taking the mask student, so the gases will adsorb on the mask, so you will be safe. Control humidity. Okay, that is silica gel, emulsion etc absorb the water and moisture, so that is the humidity will be removed. Removal of the coloring matter from the solution. Okay, so if you are taking the charcoal, so it will remove the coloring. Heterogeneous catalysis also student, it is used where the gases will adsorb on the catalyst. Next one is separation of inert gases student. Okay, so it adsorb the inert gases, 1% gases, that is generally inert gases get absorbed on the charcoal. Next one is flotation process, this is also used. Adsorption indicator, chromatography, petroleum refining, this all the process adsorption is used to, and water purification, this all the process, in all this process that is adsorption is used student. Thank you so much for watching friends.